Hello everyone, thank you for joining me. My name is Sophie. Welcome to a beautiful hour of subconscious healing. Sorry, we've had a few technical difficulties, but we are up and running now. So just going to wait for a few people to jump on. Pop a comment in below and let me know where you're from and say hi. I'd love to hear from you. I'm just going to bring up the feed. Let's have a look. Okay. Welcome everybody. Thank you for joining me. My name is Sophie and I am a subconscious healer, and I'm going to be tuning in today to some of the biggest blocks and limitations that you have in your life, and try and help you create a nice big shift here today. So what I'd like to do first is just to set the space for us to have for the next hour together, and just a beautiful heart space clearing for you all. So if you'd all like to just sit back in the chair or the bed that you're in, and just take these few minutes for yourself, and we'll do a beautiful heart space clearing for you all. So just sit back and relax and take a few deep breaths. Okay. So I'm going to tune into what the biggest limitation is that we're all holding in our heart space, and anything that's causing blockages for us all, and see if we can clear those for you today. So let's have a look. What's the first biggest limitation that we're all holding today? So there's a lot of fear around the heart space for you all today. Let's have a look how we can create a shift for this. Some of you might experience this just in waves. You might get messages, or just feel some sensations in your body. Anything is perfect for you, so just take a few breaths and allow this to clear. Beautiful. Now, let's have a look and see what's the next biggest limitation that we're all holding on to. It's quite a heavy feeling of sadness, but it's also mixed in with a bit of pressure, so it's sort of compiling that together. So let's see, let's try and clear this for you all as well. And just try and take a deep breath and release any of those pressures from life, from your day so far. Just try and let everything go. Give yourself this time for the next hour. And let's see. Let's do one more for you all. Let's have a look. So the next biggest one, obviously everybody has quite a blockage at the moment for the pressures and the fears of what's going on in the world around us, and we're all sort of unconsciously holding on to that as well. So let's just take a breath and allow my energy just to help you clear that from your space. I'm just going to bring in some unconditional love for you all, and some healing energy. So, what I'd like to do today is to tune into some of the biggest limitations that you're all having in your life so far. So if you're having any blockages in areas of finances, love, or relationships, or anything that you're trying to achieve in your life at the moment, and you just feel like you just keep coming up against a blockage or a wall, please pop a comment below and let me know what's going on for you, and if I can tune in and try and locate what the deepest root cause is for you all, and create a shift for you all here. So thank you for joining me. I'm just going to check all the comments. Kerry Addison, hi. Thank you for joining. Nice to see you. Who have we got? Antoinette. Thank you. On the site, you need to turn on your camera. Oh, is there a problem with the camera at the moment? Let's have a look. Let's see. That might be better. Had a few problems with technical difficulties today, so let's see if that is better for you all. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Let's get started. Okay, so Lynn, hi from Melbourne. Are you showing up sideways? Sorry, Lynn. Thank you. Sorry. Definitely been a bit of troubles getting on here today, so thank you for joining me and thank you for letting me know. Okay, so all right, now let me just start the space. Let's clear in for you all and see what the biggest limitation is that we're all holding on to from moving forward in our lives. And what's holding us back from taking the next steps, if that's what we're needing to do, or just from living a life in flow and a life on purpose. So let's have a look. So the biggest limitation for everybody. So the biggest one that I can see is coming up that I don't have the power to change. I don't have the power to make the changes. And obviously, a lot of us are feeling quite helpless with the state of the world at the moment and everything that's going on. So that's obviously no surprise that that's a bit of a group fear for you all. So let's try and bring in some truth and some reassurance for you all. That we do have the power to make the change. We can start with ourselves and our own environment. We all hold the power to change our lives. And if we can just start there, then that's the next perfect step for us all. Okay, so let's have a look. Okay, Kerry, that's better. Thank you. Thank you, Kerry. Okay. Let's have a look. Antoinette. Lydia, yes, things out there are out of control. Yes, you're not wrong, Lydia. It's a very, very challenging time in the world, but let's clear today, take this time for ourselves and try and leave the world outside for an hour. Okay, so let's have a look. Belinda, any guidance you can offer? So let's have a look, Belinda. Let's see. Any guidance for you in your life on anything that we can clear for you today to help you move forward? So, Belinda. So it feels like for you, Belinda, something that would be good for you is to try and bring a little bit more structure into your life. I'm not sure if that's something that you struggle with, but I feel like there's a limitation there that's stopping you from being able to bring in that structure into your life, and it feels like it could be quite beneficial for you at this time. So let's see, what's the limitation that's stopping you from bringing in this structure for you? So I'm seeing a limitation that's been taken on quite a young age from someone close around you. It feels like it could have been your parents, or even a sibling. And it's created a pattern. It's definitely been, somebody who's been around you and they've not been able to keep structure in their life, and you've sort of taken on that limitation for them. It's definitely expanded throughout your life, so let's have a look. What can we do to shift this for you? There's definitely coming in that you sort of not trusting in your decision making as well. You sort of got to make these structural plans, and you don't really trust yourself, so you kind of let it go, and nothing seems to happen from it. So, how can we shift this? So I'm just clearing any of this doubt from your mind and sort of clearing your space. That seems to be causing a bit of a blockage for you. You're definitely more than capable of having the organisation skills that you need. So, yeah, definitely appealing to that. Pop a comment and let me know if that was resonating with you, and if you would like to connect in for a free session to work on that further. I'll put my Vestidia link in the comments. I'd love to connect with you. So let's see who's next. Okay. So I'm just going to refresh the feed. So many technical difficulties today. Okay, Krista, hi. Hi, Krista. Thank you for joining me. Kerry, what is my limitation at the moment? Thank you. So let me have a look for you, Kerry. Let's see, what is the limitation that you're holding on? So definitely the biggest limitation for you, Kerry, is putting others first. And it feels like it's definitely holding you back in a lot of areas of life, and not having the trust in yourself to put yourself first as well. So let's see, what can we do to shift this for you, Gary? How can we help you to put yourself first? Because it's such an important thing. You've really got to put yourself first to help others from a more abundant, fulfilling way. Does that make sense? This is that beautiful story of the teacup and the saucer. And you've always got to give people the overflow in the saucer instead of the makey tea leaves at the bottom of the cup. So it feels very valid for you, Kerry. So you just always got to be making sure that you're filling your cup up first and only giving people the overflow. It feels like you can definitely always help them in a more powerful way if you can bring that into your life. So let's see, why is this happening? So for you, it's coming up as self-worth, and definitely not valuing yourself as much as the other people around you, and obviously causing you to put others first, which is just a non-truth. And let's do our best to clear that limitation for you, Gary. So where's this begun? So it feels like for you, Kerry, this is definitely being reiterated for you in relationships. And things from your past. Definitely quite early on. So let's see. How can we shift this for you? So the truth, Kerry, is that you are just as valuable as everybody else around you, and your time just as valuable as everybody else's. And as soon as you can start to take that time for yourself, put yourself first, it's going to really create a shift in your life. But if you'd like to connect in with me for a free session to work on this further, it definitely feels like it's something we could work on together to help you start creating more of a self-loving life for you, Kerry. So thank you. Let's have a look. Belinda, yes, 100%. Perfect, Belinda, thank you. Okay, Antoinette, any guidance for me, please? Let's have a look, I think. Okay, minute. Sorry, I've already done Antoinette. Sorry, the feed is it's jumping around, so sorry. I'm going to go to Jane. I feel change is on the way, but not sure what or how. So let's have a look for you, Jane. Let's see. We can see if there's any blockages that would be stopping this change or what's going on for you. So let's have a look. Feels like this has been a change that you've been wanting for a while as well. Feels like there's a little bit of fear around it and unsurety for you. Just not quite sure about taking the next steps, and a few blockages in the way that are allowing it in. So let's see if we can clear some of the blockages for you. What is the biggest one? So definitely feels like a bit of a pattern today, and it relates to the last one of not putting yourself first, and so allowing this opportunity, blocking this opportunity from coming in because you're not quite ready to put yourself first, so you're just not fully open to it yet. So let's see. Let's clear this for you as much as we can. So I'm seeing a few things shifting in your heart space. It definitely feels like some limitations have been taken on from some pain from love and past experiences. So anybody else that's watching this and has any resonating with this in their heart space, just allow the shift to happen for you as well. Seeing some things clearing from your past. You might be getting some thoughts or some sensations. Just breathe into that space and allow the shift to happen, whatever way is perfect for you. Feels like quite a deep shift for you. Beautiful. And I'm just going to set this intention to Jane, to just keep shifting for you while we go on with this call. And I might check in with you again at the end and see how you're going. So pop a comment in and just let me know if you would like some further help with that. Thank you. So let's have a look. Who went next? Okay, Kerry, thank you, Sophie. Yes, sometimes I put other people before me. It's very, very common for a lot of us, isn't it, Kerry? So let's have a look. Who was next? Krista, hi, thank you for joining. V, I would love some guidance, please. If you are guided, thank you. Beautiful, V. Let's have a look. How can we give you some guidance? Your energy is beautiful, V. It's really nice to connect with you. Let's see. So it feels like you're in quite a self-loving space, but it feels like for you going forward that it's very important to stay in a self-loving space, to be able to be comfortable in taking your journey forward. So let's see, how can we help you with this? So there's I say this to most of my clients, to choose every day what is the one self-loving action that I can take for myself today, and try and do that every day. It could just be a bath, going for a beautiful walk in nature, or whatever you like to do for yourself that is self-loving. So try and make that a routine, and just take that, even if it's 10 minutes for yourself every day. You know, what is 10 minutes to be able to stay in a self-loving space? And it's just so important to keep the flow of life and the flow of the universe for us. So definitely feels like that's a good step for you, V, to just check in every day and say, what is that one self-loving thing that I can do for myself today? And try and do that. Let me see if I can see any blockages for you that I can clear that would stop you from being able to do this every day. So I can see some things shifting just as I've been talking. You feel quite aware. You might be quite aware of what they might be. So let's just hold space for you for a few more minutes, just to allow anything to shift that might be in the way of you taking these self-loving steps every day. And for anybody else that's watching this back later, or watching now, or the replay, let's clear whatever limitations would be in the way for you all taking that one self-loving step every day. If any of you are getting thoughts of something you could let go of to fit that into your schedule, something that's just not as important as being self-loving, then that's perfect. Or maybe if any of you feel like setting a time every day, so you know that time every day is just for you to do that one self-loving action. Beautiful. Just going to set the intention for any limitations that would have got in the way of you doing that, to keep clearing. Just going to send you all some beautiful unconditional self-love. That's also clearing some things for you as well. Perfect. Thank you. So if anybody else would like to share any limitations or anything they would like some help with today, just pop that in the comment section to create a shift for you. Or if anybody would like, I'm offering free 15-minute sessions. I'll actually pop my Vasita link in the comments section. I think it's also in the description. If anybody feels drawn to it, I'd love to give you a free session to clear any of the deepest limitations in your life and see what kind of a shift we can recreate for you in your life. definitely connect in. Let's have a look. V. Oh, thank you. You're so welcome, V. Thank you. Thank you for connecting in. Let's have a look. Shelley. Hi, Shelley. Nice to see you. Let's have a look. Jane. Thank you, Sophie. Definitely struggling with putting myself first. And head on when you mentioned past fears. Thank you. Hopefully things will move forward with this shift. Beautiful, Jane. Well done. Thank you. V. So feeling the love. Oh, beautiful. Yes. Hi, V. I really can feel your energy strongly. It's beautiful. I'd love if you connect in with me just to have a chat and say hi. Definitely feels like there's a beautiful connection there. So, yeah, my Faceta link's there. It's also got a section where you can just send me a message. So, yeah, I'd love to hear from you. Thank you. Okay. Let's have a look. Stephanie. Hi, Stephanie. Thank you for joining. Nice to meet you. So, I would love some guidance. So beautiful, Stephanie. Let's have a look. Let's have a look, Stephanie, and see what we can do for you today. Where do you need guidance? Feels like relationships. Is there a relationship going on for you at the moment that I need a bit of guidance on? So let's see if there's any messages for you. So another pattern today of this relationship for you, but it feels so important to stay in a self-loving space and make sure that you still take the time for yourself and don't sort of dive fully head first and not keep the time for yourself in this relationship and yeah, let go of being fully connected to yourself. So it might be a relationship you're in now or one that's coming on the way. So just definitely make sure you're always connecting and staying in a beautiful self-loving space and staying connected with yourself, which it feels like you're already quite good at, but definitely the message for that. Now, let me see, is there anything that I can clear for you so you can take those steps forward? So I'm getting there's a limitation that's been taken on from your childhood from one of your parents. Let's have a look. Feels like they were, might have been your father, not in a very self-loving position, or just weren't quite sure of how to be in a self-loving space all the time. Obviously, boys find it difficult. Some more challenging. So let's see if we can clear this limitation for you. So, for anybody else that this is resonating with, this will also clear for you as well. Anybody else is watching the replay. If you had any of your parents that weren't in a fully self-loving space all the time, and any limitations that you could have taken on from that, let's create a shift for you all. Feels like even a lot of us, even if you weren't aware of it on a subconscious level, we're all picking up the energy of our parents and seeing this limitation subconsciously and taking that on. So let's try and clear this to best today. So the truth is now that this is our space and we are completely in control of it. And we have the ability to protect our space and live our lives in a fully self-loving way. And we all have the help and guidance of our true selves. And as I said earlier, before you all try and take that one self-loving action step each day. And start clearing that limitation from our lives. I'm just seeing some big limitations clearing from you all. And if this feels like to some of you, this is going to be quite a big shift that might need a little bit more help with. So definitely connecting with me for a free one-on-one session. I'd love to work on this with you further. But now let's just allow this to keep clearing. And bring back self-love. Bring back the truth of who we are. And we are all beings, pure, unconditional self-love. It's the truth of what we are. Beautiful beings of love. Anything else that we're feeling is just limitations that we've taken on from our life. It's not the truth of who we are. Anytime we're feeling less than amazing about ourselves or beating up on ourselves for not doing some things, forgive yourself, because you've only done that from a space of the limitations that you've taken on so far. You're not doing it from the truth of who you are. Beautiful. Perfect. Thank you. Okay, so let's see, who's next? V will do. Beautiful. Thank you, V. Shelley. Hi, Shelley. Thank you for joining. Let's see, what can we do for you today? Starting a new career at age 59. I know I have a money blockage. So let's have a look for you, Shelley. Well, let's see. What blockage we can clear for you today, Shelley. I'm just going to pop my Visita link in again for you all. Connecting with me for a free session. So, Shelley, where is your money and blockage? So I'm getting for you, Shelley, this is a limitation that's definitely been taken on from your grandparents. And it's sort of begun from a young age, and you've kind of worked through it, but it's like deep in the subconscious there's this limitation that's been taken on from them. So let's have a look. And there's a limitation that you don't trust yourself to make the right financial decisions, or to be able to create financial abundance for yourself. You're just, not quite feeling capable. And because this limitation from your grandparents has been in your subconscious, it's kind of been reiterating that for you throughout life. Let's see. How can we shift this for you? Feels like that might be resonating with you. So please pop a comment and let me know if this is resonating with you. Definitely feels like it might be quite a big one. And to connecting with me for a session on this
like there's a few different avenues that could be explored for you, but let's see today what I can do to help you bring in financial abundance and financial flow. And for anybody else that's watching, I'm going to clear this blockage for you all as well. So let's bring in the money. Let's bring in the energy of money. So, but first we'll have to clear. So once again, it's coming back to self-love. And so as we've come to understand that the energy of, that money is actually an energy and is attracted to a self-loving space, and money is self-love, and looking at it from that angle, then you start to understand why it's so important to be, once again, in a self-loving space, and to have financial abundance and financial flow really comes from being in a self-loving space. So definitely feels like that's once again, I think we're bringing back our awareness to such an important thing for us all. Let's see what's the biggest blockage. Okay. It feels like just for you, not getting clarity and sort of being pulled in a few different directions, or just really not being able to take that clear step. So that's, feels like, yeah, once again, just feels like quite a big limitation for you. So I love to connect in with you, but the first step is to come back to a self-loving space. I'm just going to try and shift anything that I can see here. And for anybody else that's watching this, I can definitely see some more blockages in the heart area. Just going to allow this to keep shifting. I'm also going to bring in the energy of money for you all, self-love and abundance. I'm just going to allow this energy to come in and just clear those limitations that we've taken on, or any blockages that we might be having. Just give yourself this time to allowing that energy of self-love. Let go of what's going on in the world around you. And just take these few moments for yourself. Beautiful. Thank you. Okay, so let's, thank you, Shelley, to connect with you. Kerry, I'm doing a subconscious healing course at the moment. It's very helpful. Oh, beautiful, Kerry. I would love to know who you're doing it with. If anybody else is interested in doing the training that I've done to be able to do subconscious healing for themselves, and bring this modality into their life, and to be able to clear limitations for themselves, but also the people around them, their family members, or anybody that you can that you know is having a struggle in their life at the moment. So it's really powerful, and yeah, it's such an amazing way to change not only your life but everybody else around you. So definitely connecting with me, and I'd love to have a chat with you about that as well. So I'm nearly out of time. Let's, Shelley, I feel you. Oh, beautiful, Shelley. Thank you. Warmth overflowed my body. Oh, perfect. Thank you. So lovely. Definitely connecting with me if you feel drawn to it. Love to say hi and put a face to the name. Thank you. So I am out of time. I'm just going to check that I've finished in here. So thank you everybody for joining me today. It was beautiful to have you here, and definitely connecting with me if you feel drawn to it, and love to have a chat with you, and have a beautiful rest of your day, and For all the parents that have kids on school holidays, I hope you can have a semi-relaxing afternoon. So thank you for joining me, and I hope you have a beautiful afternoon. Thank you. Bye.